Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever. Last time out we took a run along this line, as you can see, with one of these trains here. They look really nice, these trains do. I'm really happy about how these trains look. I think they're really fancy. The white and the silver with, yeah, they look really good. I do need to sort of smooth this out a little bit, so I am going to begin this episode by just sort of doing that just a little bit. See, it's the ridge lines of when I generated the map, so it's nothing too major, but I'd like to have that a little bit smoother. It is a little bit difficult at the moment with the map. The convenience patch is now out in beta. I am actually using the convenience patch, so let's see if there's anything convenient about it. There we go. You see, that does look a lot better. That really does look a lot better. Right, so what are we doing in this episode? What are we doing? Well, Sudbury seems to be definitely dead. There doesn't seem to be anything I can do about this. I have been getting a number of comments of people saying, "Yep, that was a really bad idea to do," and yeah, you shouldn't have done that. And I think I'm starting to realize now that you guys are completely correct, and I shouldn't have done that, and it has caused quite an issue. So what am I going to do over here? I don't know. I really don't know how I'm supposed to fix something in this wonderful town that's been created. I mean, it looks great, this town does. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I am going to attempt something. I have not an Indian village, an empty placeholder. Okay. Look, I've got a tourist attraction over here, and I want to see, just by using this tourist attraction, I want to see if this helps. Ooh, that's a nice car engine. You can probably hear that. Huh? Well, it's not really that nice, but I'm just going to pop this in here, and I want to see what happens, because obviously then this is supposed to, oh, there's nothing we can do here. It's supposed to perhaps bring tourists in, but I am going to not just add that, I'm going to see if I can add some more. Not that. Do I have anything that can be added that can do something or nothing or everything? These are just trackside assets, so that's not going to help. Look, we've got a conference center here as well, so I'm going to add the conference center on this side. Oh, it's quite, no, it's very big. Can I put it in here? No. Well, you know what? I'm going to pop it in, and we're going to have to get rid of it. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of it at some point anyways. So let's see, by putting those two in, what happens. Can that be upgraded? No. Anything else? Just gonna load this thing up. Let's have a look over here. Snack bar. Let's have Rosie's snack bar. Rosie's snack bar can go in sort of here. Looks like a proper railway village now, because it's got these trains over here. This, short wagons. Ooh, yeah, show wagons. Yes, no. Yeah, we'll show the wagons. Why not? That kind of looks cool. So that should all be within range. Now let's see if that helps do anything over here. Obviously, we've got this as well. I might. So if this distillery, yeah. Rocket factory, yeah. Plastics factory. Arbors. Alright. So what we've got to see is, what I'm hoping is that this might build something up. So that's the start of this episode. Next up, I haven't got any. Nobody has left comments letting me know where you think things should go. So I'm still going to leave that. And I am going to focus on getting Grand Rapids connected in today's episode. So let's play it, and then we're going to get Grand Rapids. Now, I'm wondering if it's a smart idea to be able to run trains through here. I think it is. So the Grand Rapids train station actually is going on the lakefront again. I like these lakefront station ideas. I think they're cool. That one. Wow, there's more. I don't recall this many train stations being available, but okay. Let's go back to the train station, the normal train station. Or is it this one I want? Maybe it's this one I want. We're going to go for Secretary Street connection, yes. We're going to do that. Let's see. If I were to place this, and what length are they supposed to be again? 320. Let's make a 320 meter station here. So 320 meter station this way. 4 tracks. 4 tracks or 6 tracks? What should be... What would be ideal here? I'm actually going to think 4 tracks may be ideal, and also I'm going to actually pull these back. I'm going to do a little bit of fancy work here. So if I were to, and we'll have a curved train station, why not? Sort of follows the curvature of, so if we were just to do that, there we go. It's going to mostly follow the curvature of the lake. So we do something like this, maybe? That sort of makes sense to me. And that is then going to go, so what we'll do, right, let's go ahead and do something here. I don't know why I'm not putting these electric lines in anymore, but, you know, whatever. I'm not a big fan of electric lines. It's interesting how that gets closer and closer, or seems to get closer and closer. It might not be getting so close, but no, they do visibly seem to be getting closer, but that's okay. That's okay. Now on this side we'll do the same thing. We're not going to extend too far yet, but we are going to try and we're going to try and have this episode going along at a pretty fast speed. Because I mean, this is what, episode 72? I think 72, 73. What's happened here? I don't know. Ooh, passenger cars. Ooh, all sorts. We've got all sorts over here. Licorice and whatnot. There we go. That. Clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Still going for... Ooh, look at that. We've got the old and new style now. So that's the old style. That's the newer style. And I'm assuming we only need a small one here. So we'll actually stick it in there. That already is... Now see, that's interesting that the bus station has a larger radius than a train station. That's just weird. That's really weird. But there we go, you know, that's how it is. Let's connect up this road. We'll expand these roads very, very soon. First, I just need to see what roads are going where. If I were to do that, no. I'd rather do that, then do that. That's better. And for this, yeah, that will do. This is sort of like another Ottawa style. Speaking of which, we do need to bring Ottawa over, and Fort Wayne. With the weird Space Invader shape that it's developed, it would be nice to bring that over as well. That'd be very nice. So the trains are still running. Let's not forget, it is 1924. We are going to start having planes coming along soon as well. Now, what I want to do here is something kind of fancy. We're going to double bridge over onto this side because we're going to stick a harbour here. Although I don't think Grand Rapids actually has a harbour, but we're going to stick a harbour on anyway. So I kind of want it about there. But instead of that, I need to see something like that. Yeah, that's what I need to see. It's a bit high for my liking. But this is what I'm thinking, and I want to try this. If I bring that to something like that, and if I then demolish this section, can I have a flatter bridge? I don't know whether that's flatter. I'm not too sure. But then if I do this, now this is the idea now. So I leave that flat like so. Can I now demolish? There we go. So that section will go flat. I'm hoping. Kind of does. Not entirely. I don't think that's worked. That hasn't worked at all. Oh boy. Now, 4-track, 6-track. 4-track is the one to go, or the way to go here. Now this I don't think is going to bridge no matter... Well, it will if we create a bridge that's incredibly steep, but that's why we've got this road over here. So I'm thinking maybe we what? What is that? Oh. So maybe I'm thinking if we build like so, and then like this, but bridge. Again, that's a very large bridge. It's not the bridge I'm looking for. That's the bridge I'm looking for. And it does take it like that. Fantastic. Okay. And now we're going to get the harbour going. Right. How does the harbour work? Let's have a look. No, that's aeroplanes. We're going to work on that soon. Right, so we've got a passenger harbour, and I think a freight harbour would be quite helpful as well over here. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking we need a freight harbour up here, we need a freight harbour here, here and here, or something of the sort. Well, we've already got one there, so never mind on that. So we're going to stick an harbour here, one there, and we're going to stick a freight harbour over, right over here actually. I think here looks good. There we go. Terminals. We've got 2 there. We can upgrade. We can have more terminals. I think that looks good there. This probably needs 2. We'll do one like that. Perfect. Okay, great. Now comes the large street. That I assume at this point is going to be doing something of the sort. Like that. Like that. I am also assuming that this probably needs to be upgraded. There we go. Now let's upgrade all of these. Ah! I should have done that before doing that. Well done, brain. So all the outer streets can be upgraded like so. Should we do that one across as well? Yes, why not? Let's do this cross street too. Okay, well, no, maybe we won't do the cross street. Well, that's just... let's do that street. Let's do this cross street then. Let's bring that one back down to a medium street or something. There you go. Didn't want to play ball. Now This large street can then connect up. I'll swing it around here like so. There we go. That looks good. That looks really good. Medium street just here. Medium street just here. This is all looking really fancy. Now we can go for the freight large truck station, literally right on the shoreline, and that will service both. Fantastic. And a medium street along here, because why not? And now we put the bus station back in, which now I'm assuming will not want to go. I saw a spot where it can fit like that. There we go. Okay, that's a new bus station as well. Holidays for everyone. And then something about magicians. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. It's a third setup. Oh, I think that's a no. Yeah, let's not touch that, because I think I'm going to break something if I do touch that. So now we can bring it around from Chicago. We can do a weird Lake Michigan loop if we wanted to. So we'd actually have to miss Sault Ste. Marie unless we were to bring it in with a weird loop. We'd have to miss Sault Ste. Marie, but we could come back along here and we'd go Green Bay, Milwaukee, Chicago, Grand Rapids, Green Bay. So just round and round and round, which is actually kind of interesting. Looks like we've got traffic. Looks like we've got more aircraft. Ooh, and a Pennsylvania Railroad B60B baggage car. I'm assuming that's a freight vehicle. I'm also going to have to bring more trains into this museum, because I think we're going to have to start changing a few things. So more trains coming into the museum will probably be but a good thing. Okay, so that's that bit done, which is that's good that that bit is done. Which way? I suppose we could swing it off out of here. Literally a shoreline run. It's going to prevent Chicago from building up too much in this direction, which is a good thing again. So should we do that? I think we should, actually. And I'm almost certain this convenience patch has made things a little bit more laggy. I'm almost certain of it. High-speed tracks. Hello. We have high-speed track. That's going to come in handy. Alright, so there's the first one. So we're going to swing that in. We can bring it around that hill. There we go. That's what we're going to do. Yes, we do have high-speed rail for the first time. So this is going to be the trial for the high-speed rail, which is incredibly high speed. When it says high speed, it means high speed. It's not messing around here. $186 miles per hour. I don't think any train is going to be getting to that speed. We're on our way very nicely. 155. The German car gentleman agreement. Right, and then let's have a look. Okay. It's fine. Works for me. I'm supposed to be doing a 4-track split as well, I forgot. Do we really need a 4-track split? Why are we doing a 4-track split here? I don't think we need a 4-track split. Not for this section. I mean, where is it going to go from there? There's going to be no fast rail. It's not going to be a 4-track split there. Ignore everything I said. Okay, now I've made a hash of this. Yeah, definitely made a hash of it. But we could do that. Yeah, okay, let's take that. Huh? Nope, nope, nope. That's what you're taking. No. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I'm making a hash of this today. There we go. That's better. But in that case, should I have gone around the other side? I don't know. Well, nothing's going to be doing over 80 here, let's be honest. Alright, I'll take the slight... I'll take that slight uphill. As long as it can give me a fairly... Yes, it does. It gives me a fairly nice, smooth run over here. That's what I'm after. And I'm actually going to connect these to 2 opposing... I'm actually going to do this. Just for now. Because I haven't decided how to handle this approach just yet. There we go. That's alright. Let's clean this up. Nobody knew there was a hill there. There we go. We'll clean that up. And let's clean this little bit up. This convenience patch definitely has brought more lag in. Of course, there is a performance patch coming, so I'm assuming that will fix whatever's happened here. That seems okay. Yeah, that doesn't seem too bad. Alright, so now we have Grand Rapids connected. That's pretty cool. Also coming in from this side, these platforms are going to be incredibly busy. I have a feeling this middle platform's underused. I'm going to have to see if I can shove things over onto the middle platform. It's just... I just feel it is underused. It may not be underused, it may be in very good use actually, but I feel it's underused. They're built buildings there again. Well done, people. Look at how busy and wonderful this place is. Doesn't that look amazing? Without that. So what trains have we got here? We've got a Can-Am Express. We've got a New York Central. We've got a Chicago Philadelphia. And we've got a... Is that a Madison St. Louis? Yep, Madison St. Louis. That's full. That's full. That's full. That's... not full. That's not full. Oh, and look at that. There's more coming in. That's almost full. That is full. That's... You've got to admit, that looks really, really nice. And look how busy Chicago Union Station is. That's incredible. And we've got buildings building up right the way up towards the station. It's really coming together. It really is coming together. Got a couple of buildings popping in over here. I'm just wondering what would happen if I were to try and stick another road behind here. I'm just wondering if that would create something. It might. Let's do it. Let's actually do that. Just a medium street. Behind here, look, there's new style streets as well. Just literally like so. I want to see what would happen. Oh no, actually. Why do we need a medium street? Let's go for a small street down the back. There we go. That might actually have growth along here, which would be kind of interesting. There's another one of those. Not entirely full, but fairly good. This one's actually unloading. Alright, so we've got our Grand Rapids done, which is kind of cool. So I'll take a screenshot of that because that is good. We've done something here. And that's impressive that we've done something. I think that's a fairly good screenshot. There we go. What else do we have to do? Oh yeah, let's go check Sudbury. Let's see what's happened. Everyone fingers crossed. Oh, this looks so cool. I need to have the freight station put in here. In fact, I'm going to do that before I end the episode as well. Up here, up we go, 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 and nothing. Although that being said, look, there are people actually wandering around. Now that is something. That people are actually wandering around the area. So that's a good thing. I'm just going to forward this just to the end of the year. I want to see another... Look, 42. So it was the meaning of life stuff right there for a minute. Right, what's going to happen here? 50 people. Who's going to get off? A lot. But the question is, are they just going to swap over onto the other side? No, look. They are wandering into Sudbury. Now that's odd. That's really odd. So people are wandering in here, but looks like there's going to be no growth. So I'm hoping that there's some way to use that to stimulate growth in Sudbury. So here's to hoping on that. Let's pause it on Boxing Day 1925 to do what was it we were going to do to finish this episode? Oh yeah, we need to, wow. You know, I love the look of Toronto, but that junction there is a bit of a mess. That really is a bit of a mess. Let's go ahead and bring in the freight line that we're after. So the freight line is actually going to fit right in here. So freight and 0 and no and is it that? That's one and now this could be interesting because that could be a fairly short. I don't want to use shorter freight trains though. I like long freight trains. But I'm just wondering. So it needs to be that angle. There we go. The angle's now correct. I can bring it right up against this. I can. 4-track. 5-track. 5-track, 6-track. 6-track looks good. Okay. 400 meters. It's going to remove a lot of fields, it is. 600 meters. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Right the way in. As close as possible. That looks good to me. Click. And there we have it. There is a freight station now in Toronto. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I didn't. That's not what I... Oh dear. Can I smooth that? No. No, let's change that. Let's change that for before we end. Let's quickly change that. Bye-bye. Yes. Confirm. That confirmation is actually very, very helpful. Like that. There we go. Now let's quickly clean this up. Nope. That one. Much better. Much better. There we go. So there's a freight station in there. Those farms are going to survive. Those fields, these fields are not. I'm also going to demolish this and do my outro. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transports Fever. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Any tips for Sudbury, please do help me out. I am trying my best to work out what to do here, so do help me out on that, and do support my Patreon scheme. Link to that is in the description box below. Your support would be massively appreciated. It would help me out a huge amount, and of course then you'd get access to my Discord channel and whatnot, and everything will be pretty, you know, nice and cool. So do check it out. It's kind of cool over there. I think that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Transports Fever.